Hey everyone, Yōkai here, and I'm here to watch the part 3 for und Panzer das Finale. Yeah, apparently this is out, and some people kind of seemed like they wanted me to react to it, right? So some people expressed some interest in that, so I figured, why not? I'm here to please, so I'm going to watch it. So, what happened in the last part that came out like 3 years ago? Pretty much, I think we finished off our battle with BC Freedom Academy because we're in like this big old tournament that we're trying to help out Momo with her credits or whatever because she was like at risk of being held back and stuff. So we're trying to help her out. We even got the new Shark team on board to our pirates to help with that. So we're doing pretty well. We defeated BC Freedom Academy, and now we're dealing with Chihatan, and which is always kind of sad because I like them. I don't want either of them to lose, really, but somebody's got to. So it's just the name of the game, right? So hopefully get a good fight because it's been a good fight so far. Chihatan is kind of associated with the whole charging thing, but you really shouldn't underestimate them because of that, especially because they have kind of like gone through some growth. First, they like had alternate names for the different charges, like the goodbye charge and stuff like that. But at the very end of part 2, they actually did something kind of unbelievable and just said retreat. Like they didn't call it a retreat charge; they just said retreat, which just shocked everyone. like the commander just said, surrender or something. Like it was kind of on that level of shock. But no, like retreating was really the only option. Their enemy had the high ground, so like there's no charging when your enemy has a high ground. Literally their only option. I mean, they got pretty cool and sneaky with like the water tactics and stuff, but they still were lured into that like crevice, ravine, canyon, whatever you want to call that, a place with mud and ground and earth and stuff, right? It was not a good place to be. So we were able to retreat out of that, and because they got those speedy little tanks, I guess. So now we're just gonna have to see where we go from here. Now it's gonna be a pretty heated battle, I think. So let's jump on in and see exactly how both our teams do and who comes out on top. So let's jump on in. 3, 2, 1, play. Yeah, my version was starting off right with the opening. Probably should have refilled my water because it's going to be here a while. I wonder if I'm going to be alive by the time all of und Panzer finale parts come out. Hopefully. Yeah, getting to see all the familiar faces in the opening. New Shark team. I still love the scene when we first recruited them. We went to like the slums area of the boat and got into like bar fights and stuff. It's such a great example of some of the creativity this show can really demonstrate when it wants to. Yeah, and that girl, Fuku, I think her name was. Oh yeah, we also like was it in part 2 or part 1? One of them we went on like Boko amusement park thingy with Alice. Alice had like the year-long pass thing. And we're into it. Yeah, I think we both lost tanks on both sides. Yeah, they said the word again. Definitely. Yeah, it's gotta hurt just to say the words, doesn't it? Ain't that the truth? It is still going. Some of us are in the heat of battle, some of us are just relaxing in the bath. Obsessed with cake. Has it been that long? What I want to do eye drops in the middle of a shaky tank. Make a complete mess of my face. Like up my nose, I'm pretty sure it would go. You interrupted her focused face. That's some real character development there. But if they changed it much, I can't call them the Totsugeki team anymore. That's always been kind of what I thought of them as. That's what it's all about. Are you still a little bit scared? Well, that answered that question. My cat found me. I kind of hope you don't, but... if you got that mobility, that's one of the biggest assets. But when do we Totsugeki? Butterfly effect. Okay. Yeah, 12 hours, that's a lot to be like in a tank. Well, this is a little bit more difficult than just gaming. Just a little bit. I would get so lost in this jungle. As a general rule, that would probably be good advice. Attack when they're in range. Just be careful, guys. Yeah, a little bit suspicious. Ah, they launched it. Yeah, that might make you a little bit concerned if you're the enemy team. what that's all about. Yeah, we may have walked into a bit of a trap here. Oof. Oh, it's just zoomed down around. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that's just really good. Sorry. It's really gonna be blinded at night. Because you actually like adjust to the darkness and suddenly just bum 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 bum. Hey, I found water again. Be careful of any crocodiles. Or, you know, tanks. Almost hit it. Oh, just bam. That actually kind of fun, just like smacking a tank into the water like that. Oh, God. No, not gonna. Oh, and she was right there too. Freaking water tanks. I feel like it's cheating. Feeling really nervous for our flag tank. She's just right over the water tank? Damn. Wow, yeah. Using the enemy as a bridge. That's great. Yeah, I bet you were ready for that. It's gotta be kind of humiliating. And we got fog too. I mean, isn't Momo like the captain, the commander right now? But you know, being the water tank probably isn't such a good idea at the time, but so you just became a bridge. Okay. As you do. There's an actual bridge. Oh, yeah, there's actually are tanks over there. I didn't see them at first. No, the bridge! I would not want to be a bridge in this world. Yeah, this entire environment's just so, like, spooky. Oh, do you see an enemy tank? Oof. Well. Nishi, Captain, Commander, I'm being shot at. Please help. Gonna be a bridge again. I feel kind of bad for them. I love these very exaggerated arm movements. I mean, if I did it exactly, I would hit my desk, but... Oh, those are firing shots. Let's try to avoid them. Yeah. Didn't we destroy a bridge, or is... Let me destroy the bridge. Yeah, that's what I thought. We should just avoid bridges entirely. I don't think they've ever served us well. Almost went in the water. Okay. Okay. Well... that was definitely an interesting tactic. How do you just not run into... How do you just, like, not constantly run into trees? That's what I want to know. Oh, yeah. Oh. Okay. Man, this is so just... It's such an edge of my seat kind of battle. Oof. Well, that was a pretty straightforward shot, yeah. Well, did I not... Okay. B dash. Ah, that just missed entirely. Gotta love our gamers. Oh no. I mean, I think there's no getting out of that. Well, went well for a while. God damn it. But how can you eat cake when you're sleeping? Okay, I appreciate the update. Sure she knows what she's doing. That's a great name. Let's charge on in. Let's not bully anglerfish, please. Zigzagging's always a smart thing to do. You know, these both are worth thick and penetrate in the same sense. It's kind of hard for me not to chuckle. Wow. Well then. Yeah, we're not done yet. Well, those two things are done. So that's a duck tank. Two duck tanks. Yeah, I bet they are. Oh no, the duck head! Could you imagine that duck head that close to you? Well. It would terrify me, a giant duck head tank chasing after me. Getting up all up my grill. Oh no. It definitely feels like we're getting near the end of the battle. I mean, I'm pretty sure Oonai is not going to lose because we're only in the second round. Oh, we're getting pretty into it. Yeah, that was it for you, Hosumi. I mean, this is so nerve-wracking. We're all, like, close proximity and swirling around, and all it takes is one good shot to end it. Yeah, if we're gonna charge, we're gonna make it count. And make sure it's a good time to charge. I can't get behind that idea. Like, I want to root for you guys, but I don't want to take down the anglerfish. It's so conflicted. Yeah, they'll never figure out our charge plan. This little gun makes such a like quiet sound. It's kind of cute compared to like the just loud, impactful big cannon firing. Looks so unsafe. Oh, I think I see a tank. Another flare. Oh no, I don't like when they shoot up the flares. That's always bad for us. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, I was a little bit further ahead than them, but that's them. Aye, aye, Captain. Hey, yeah, we're actually out of the trees. Are we gonna jump the whole thing? Wow. Okay, well, not quite, but close enough. We just about jumped in. Stuffed animals flying up. They look like they didn't take the landing as well. That would... If you're in that tank, that's gotta hurt, right? Just all that weight just drop on you. I don't care who you are. Well... Is that what happened? It all happened so quickly, Yeah, I didn't think so. Yeah, maybe a little bit too early to celebrate. Well, I think we just won. Okay. Yeah. I definitely feel bad for them though. Like they thought they were just like celebrating and then they lost. Damn, that's gotta really hurt. But more importantly, I'm glad Oda and I won. Just in time for the sun to come up. Is that their train Chiaten? Because I saw the one kanji on it. Don't ask me kanji questions right now. I just see it written down. Uh, what a nice, wholesome scene there. It was definitely a great battle that everyone should be proud of. Someday. We're back at our, like, underground bar. Naturally. So how much time do we have left in the episode? More like half, okay. So, I assume we'll have like a nice little break and then a little bit of the next battle. If part 2 is anything to go by. Yeah, they did get knocked out pretty early, didn't they? And I think they were also, like, went against their orders. So yeah, so we don't know who's up next yet. The flag in our hearts. That's what I'll call it, yeah, Shark Team Bar. Possibly. That's so Momo. It's so weird having everything be so still, you know, after all the constant motion. It's taking some getting used to. Like some adjustment. No image for Momo. Yeah, that always happens eventually. There's a hole there. So much less trees in their battlefield. Also, they have the high ground, so. Gotta love having Japanese and English subtitles. If only. Maybe you should just learn Russian, huh? It's not like it's that hard to just, you know, learn a foreign language. Just take an afternoon and do it. I mean, if you really want to dedicate your theme, you know, to your theme of your school, you really should just do it. Good job, guys. Shot, trap, knockout. Yeah, Erika. Freaking Erika. Yeah, they're plain, but they're effective. Man, there's like there's like no dodging going here, just like straight up. It's like when two warriors like give up any like they stop blocking entirely and just punch each other, right? It's kind of like that. You know, like the knife edge death match in Yu Yu Hakusho between Yusuke and the drunk guy. You look upset. Are you upset? Just coming out. just invite yourself in. Man, just had your tank jacked. But, you know, she's got to find her own Sen Shadow, so I guess that's what we're doing. Don't fall. She looks so unstable. Oh, he's circling around. Yeah, don't they know they're supposed to stand still so we can shoot them? But, yeah, I mean, not going to be bound by tradition, finding her own Sen Shadow and all that, so I guess you'll get to experience what that's like firsthand. Honestly, it's a privilege for you. Gonna ram into each other. We're getting pretty close. What's the plan? Well, Snow Sheep team. Yeah, this really does escalate quickly. Ram into it. I want to see tanks ram into each other. Yeah, I'm about to say that may have done it. Wow, that was the cutest Erika's ever been. That was different. I didn't even know she could make a face and a voice like that. But yeah, I guess they won. Yeah, that'd be something. Go on, Zio. You got this, Anzio. Well, that tank's dead. God damn, you're making me hungry. Because it's almost my lunchtime. Which means it's a normal person's dinner time. Like, the tanks are like so bunched up in a row, like it wouldn't be hard to hit any of them. Like, you don't even have to aim, just like firing, you'll probably hit a tank if you're like in that position. Oh, from behind? Will make you empty eventually? Okay. I think we're losing focus, guys. Did we hit anything? I don't think so. Actually, I think you got some on your face there. Just, there we go, yeah, no choice but to ram there. You can't really go around. Funnel into the hot gates where their numbers will count for nothing. Are we just carrying the tank? Just chuck it. In the water. That's gotta suck. Yeah, more water. Just pour them into the drink. Bump, 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 bump. bum 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 bum. It's like being surrounded by like a swarm of locusts, swarm of small animals or something. The ball there. Oh, this doesn't look good. Yeah, just calm voice, fire. Well, I could have gotten better. You did your best, though. But yeah, St. Gloriana's won, as expected. No upset for us. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we're definitely showing all the teams. I do appreciate that too. Like, obviously the focus has to be on all-eyes battle, but they show enough of the other ones where you get a feel for how the fight goes, which I do appreciate. Well, I'm hoping Saunders wins. I feel a little bit biased, but I hope Saunders wins. Apparently they didn't hear my complaints earlier about making me hungry. Bum 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 bum. Hey, you can't charge. That's she cheated that the other team's thing. Bum 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 bum. Some of these tanks just lurking around. Okay. There's a tank over there. Yeah, lucky for you is that there was a tank between you and that tank. But bum, bum, bum. I'm digging the music. Oof. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, that flag's really trying hard not to get hit, but it's only a matter of time. Like there's like what 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks over there. Man, she really is good at dodging. Okay, apparently, yeah, that 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 just happened. Really bringing that up again. Kitsui desu ne. Man, it was looking so good for them too. Just out of nowhere. I'm not even defend against that sort of thing. Yeah. Okay. I mean, I assume we're gonna battle, Kuromori in the finals, one way or the other. Also, is it Christmas all of a sudden? Bum, 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 bum. Puste, that sounds delicious. Bum, 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 bum. Man, she looks cute in that. Bum, 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 bum. I mean, they all do. Bum, bum, bum. It's always time to make a snowman. Bum, 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 bum. Gotta have a tank and a snowman. It'll be great. Bum, 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 bum. Are they lifting weights in the pool? Volleyball team playing volleyball. I feel claustrophobic just looking at that. I mean, it looks cool. Just, riding a bike, riding a motorcycle. It's Continuation High School. It's just an interesting name for a school. They just dancing up there. Chihaton, that was a word I was trying to say earlier. Oh, I would love some. I don't get any, do I? Is she eating pizza with freaking chopsticks? What the fuck? Oh god, I know they're like the Japanese team, but still. That looks so wrong. As an American, I'm almost offended. Uh, I mean, I guess pizza's more of an Italian food, I think, but like I associate it as being an American food. You can't stop me. Uh, There's definitely a new environment for this tournament for us. Still can't believe they beat Saunders. Still kind of upset about that. uh, get smacked by a tank bullet. You just, yeah, is your response. Our specialty. Different word entirely. They're very different things. Just a gorilla comes up, just starts punching tanks, picking them up. That'd be cool, but probably not going to happen. Because there's not a school called Gorilla Forest Academy. Is that where Santa lives? Yeah, it looks very Christmassy. I feel like we should get a present or two. 3 if we win the fight. I don't trust the snowman. Is he gonna start shooting at us? I expect everything with this show. We had tanks disguised as crocodiles just last battle, so anything is possible. I'm getting kind of nervous. Just tracks all over the place, too. So I guess we'll see how they react. I feel like we're not in the greatest position if they've, like, kind of got us surrounded. Bum, bum, bum. Bum, 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 bum. Well, that tank's dead. The instruments. I told you those snowmen didn't seem right to me. As soon as we saw the snowman, we should have just left immediately. I think he even predicted that back when we were making snowmen earlier. Bum, 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 bum. Could you imagine how cold those tanks would be, like, if you touched them? Oof. Wow, we just get two with one shot. Damn. That was pretty good. Yeah, I saw that. But, yeah, fight's definitely not over yet. Yeah, they did that before with Saunders. Had, like, a tank on a hill in the distance or whatever for, like, sniping. Like this! Better not hit our flag tank! Like, we didn't just lose there, did we? Because that just hit our anglerfish tank. I mean, I don't think I saw a flag pop up, but you can't end it off of that note. Because that's pretty much exactly how Saunders lost. Like, you shouldn't be able to snipe that one with a freaking tank anyway. Nishi bopping up at her tank. You know, if we stay in the village, at least they couldn't have sniped us. Even got our train in the background. You know, the ED does kind of calm it down a little bit. We even got the water tanks. Oh god, that's great. That kind of just completed me right there. Because like on both sides, it's just so symmetrical. It just, I don't know, it kind of cleansed me a bit. And that's the episode. What'd you call these episodes? I don't know. The part. So, yeah, that was Girls in Panzer Das Finale Part 3. And a really good part, to be sure. More or less what I expected. We finished off the battle with Chitahan. We had a nice little break. We showcased some of the other battles. And then we battled a little bit of our next opponent, right? That's kind of been the formula for the past couple parts. So, it didn't make sense. Luckily, we did win against Chita. I don't know why I'm blanking on their name. I know their name. I said it correctly several times, I'm sure. But it just out one ear, I guess. But you know the school I'm referring to, right? It's definitely a good battle. Like pretty much all these parts, what they have in common is the great animation. You know the the feeling of the battle, right? Because it's like the constant sense of motion, the POV shots, the like all that stuff is always great in these movies, right? I mean, especially when you're in like a jungle area where you never really know exactly where you are. You got all these turns and stuff and swerving past each other, and you sometimes don't even see a tank until it's gotten fairly close and all that stuff. Very interesting environment for a battle, but really good stuff. There's sneaky little water tanks doing their sneaky water tank stuff and being used as a bridge, which I just, if I was in that tank, I would hate to be used as a bridge repeatedly by the enemy, by my allies. It would suck. That's all I'm saying. But pretty hectic battle, but in the end we did win. That's the important thing. We had our break and we got to see everyone have their battles. We got to revisit our Shark Tank bar, which is always a good place to chill and hang out. And yeah, we even had some the Kuromori. That's the name of the school, right? Black Forest. Yeah, we got to see some of their stuff. Apparently, you know, Miho's our girl. Maho's our girl, right? Maho, you know, giving some advice to Erika about finding her own way, essentially, right? And yeah, because they obviously they're in their school in Nishizumi family and all that. They put a lot of emphasis on tradition and all that. But yeah, we actually had a little bit of breaking away from that here. Erika just doing her own thing, and they got good results from it, and she got pretty excited about that. Like, I didn't even know how to feel when she was like all in yay mode, right? I don't know. Like, I feel like my brain kind of short-circuited for a good couple seconds there when I watched that. Like I was seeing something I shouldn't be seeing, or that shouldn't exist. I don't know how to describe it, but it was something, because we had so much of that, like, you know, resting bitch face kind of thing. I don't know what you'd call it on Erika's face a lot of the time, so just seeing her go to that was something. That was something. I don't know if I liked it or hated it. I don't know. It was an experience, but yeah, we also saw Saint Gloriana versus Anzio, you know, and Anzio did pretty well for a while there, right? Like, you know, their little tanks, they do their best. They pushed some of Saint Gloria's tanks in the water, I think, but you know, they took a wrong turn, got to the wrong neighborhood, and just got pounded. But it was to be expected, you know. Everyone kind of acknowledged if that Anzio did win, it would be an upset, but no, it was never meant to be. But we did get a little bit of an upset later on because Saunders lost against Continuation School, I guess it's called, right? Like, it looked like, I mean, the way they were talking, it kind of made me think that maybe Saunders would lose, but like that was just like a small thought in the back of my mind that it wasn't entertaining too much. And then we got like all, like, I think 6, 7 or whatever of our tanks just like charging against the flag tank that kept like swerving to dodge all the attacks. But and we got freaking sniped up in a hill or whatever, just like kind of disbelief for everyone, I think. But just like that, they became our next opponents, and we had some cool Christmassy stuff, making snowmen, where I apparently successfully foreshadowed that some people would hide tanks and snowmen, which I still can't believe that actually happened. But I can believe it, and I also can't believe it at the same time. It's a weird feeling, but like, because that's the sort of thing the show would do, right? And so it did. But we have a nice snowy environment for our next battle, which is cool because we had the jungle-y stuff before. We had some more barren area with some of the other fights, and now we get Winter Wonderland, right? What better place for an epic tank battle, right? You know, Santa's workshop just gets hit by a stray shell, and a couple hundred kids worth of presents just blow up. That'd be something. And we had a nice little ED with the school whose name I don't remember, apparently, getting to see them do the bopping up and down and all that good stuff. But I don't think we've really seen Continuation School in action too much before, so yeah, it's cool getting to see that with their guerrilla tactics, right? So it'll be interesting to see that. But yeah, it was great to have this back. I mean, it's such a weird idea for like a movie. Well, would you call this a movie das finale? Like a movie split into 6 parts, I guess. But like, it's such a weird idea to have them like split up like between years, but it's all the same overall story, right? Like, it's almost like a TV show, but like episodes rather than being a week apart, they're like years apart. Like, I don't know, it's such a weird idea for a format of a show/movie OBA thingy. I don't even know what you call this, really. Like, I guess it'd just be like a movie split into parts, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to describe it really, but you know, it definitely has its pros and cons. Like in a sense, you know, you kind of like you're being kind of drip fed the show, so you like always have some more girls and Panzer to look forward to in the future. But at the same time, like you know, you kind of get less invested in the story the longer it goes on, right? Like imagine you got into Game of Thrones back when or you know, A Song of Ice and Fire back when the book first came out, and you're like waiting for the next book to come out, and it's been like I don't know, a decade or whatever since the last book came out. You start to not care anymore after a while, right? Because that kind of happened to me with Shingeki no Kyojin, Attack on Titan. Like I remember when I first watched season 1 as it aired, I was like really hyped for it. Like some of the most excitement I ever felt for a show. But then season 2 came out kind of way too late, and I was just like, "Yay, season 2 came out! That's cool, I guess." I mean, I'm gonna watch it, but like, it's kind of whatever, right? But you know, so there is that kind of risk with it, but. Yeah, I just kind of went a bit of a tangent there, I guess. But you know, just I don't know how long it's gonna take until all of these parts are out, right? Like, it could be that just anime no longer exists by the time the final part would come out. Like, it had been eliminated. It's always a possibility, right? But hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully, you know, the studios and everyone involved is still around by the time you know it's time to finish this, and hopefully I'm still around by the time it finishes so I can watch it. So a lot of things have to stay alive to make that possible, but you know I have faith in it. And of course, you know all the voice actors and stuff, they gotta still be around too, and not like retired or anything. So hopefully that can all stay possible. But yeah, I think that's all I really got to say on it. You know, another really good part. And I look forward to watching the next part in a few years, and hopefully I still have a YouTube channel and everything at that point. So yeah, until then, bye bye.